So today's stream is actually once I pull up stage flow. As you see, I haven't finished a lot of the stuff. I haven't not even touched the Iron Blood Orphans manga run, but we're not doing that today. We're going to be covering the two-part story of Endless Waltz. Because, yeah. Gundam Wing Endless Waltz, for those who have never seen it, is, well, it's an interesting movie. And honestly, I kind of argue that it is a Christmas movie. Hence why we're playing it today. I forget where the game starts. I like to say it's around the midpoint of the game, of the movie. It takes place after Gundam Wing.
5体のガンダムに少年たちを乗せ地球に送り込んだ作戦名オペレーションメテオ錯綜する戦いの末に孤高の革命家トレーズ・クシュリナーダは時代の幕引きを自らの役目とし戦場そしてイブ・オーズの終結を機にコロニーと地球は共存の道を選択し地球圏統一国家を樹立人々は恒久的平和を実現すべく地球圏に残る軍の解体と戦闘兵器の廃棄を進めていくだが人類がいる限り戦いがなくなることはないかつての大戦から最後の戦場であった資源衛星 MO2 にて終戦1周年の記念式典が執り行われていた
Yeah. So yeah, it's only been a year of peace since the Gundam pilots disbanded the destroyed the radical group. Trey's Kushonada died. Oz has been disbanded, and the Earth and the colonies have become one government and are moving towards peace.
L3X18999 colony.
Okay, it cuts a bit of content. I do recommend watching the movie. It is honestly a really good movie, but and it has one of my favorite reveal scenes for a mobile suit. If you've never seen Endless Waltz, at least try to see if you can find specifically the movie version, not the OVA version of the Wing Zero appearing in it. It's gorgeous. But they didn't just disband all their weapons and troops because they knew there'd be terrorists and things like that. So they created another group called the Preventers. The Preventers are meant to stop this from happening again. They're all given code names, usually related to something that puts out fires. So a new waltz begins to play. As to why the movie is called Endless Waltz, it has to do with actually human nature. Because if I remember correctly, the quote in the movie goes, "War, peace, and revolution, the endless waltz of humanity." And kind of fits for humanity. We do tend to do those three beats very often. They also find out that the true goal of Operation Meteor was to drop an actual colony on the planet. Operation Meteor in the series was they deployed the Gundams to Earth, but disguised as shooting stars. But the original plan was they were going to drop a colony, and in the ensuing chaos, the Gundams were going to take over the planet. But that was a little... It would result in too much of a loss of life. In Christmas Eve, colony 196. There's a lot of other little details that are just not covered in this game, because Endless Waltz is a very detailed movie. And welcome to Stage 1, Silent Orbit, Gundam Wing Endless Waltz. I cannot stress how much I love this movie. MO2 mining asteroid. This is the start of the movie. Yeah, actually, if I remember correctly, the final battle of Gundam Wing takes place on Christmas Eve, I think. If it's been exactly a year since the war ended. But I feel Endless Waltz has a much more. Okay, I argue this is a Christmas movie not on like the idea of like Santa giving gifts, that kind of stuff, but more so the other ideals of peace on Earth and stuff like that. There is actually a manga that takes place during the year between the two incidents, and it shows Hiro, if I remember correctly, takes one more mission with the Wing Zero. For context, they're sending the Gundams into the sun, so because it's one of the few things that can actually destroy the Gundams. X18999. Yeah, this kind of is the thing that the preventers notice heavily in towards the rev this the revolt of X1999, that the same people tend to throw themselves into these situations. It's always the Gundam pilots, and it's always Rolina Peacecraft. The theory about why Rolina tosses herself into these situations is because, one, she has a death wish, and two, because she knows if she gets in trouble, Hero's going to show up. Yeah, And this is where one of the one of the things that show a deeper plot going on start to show. The Preventers called her Marimea Barton, but she's introducing herself as Marimea Crucianada, the daughter of Trey's Crucianada. They bring up that no one knows what happened to her father. Because her father's where things get a little shaky with this character. And that is because her father is Troa Barton. But the Gundam pilots know a Troa Barton. Except they don't. Because his real name isn't Troa. Hear my dog. That's the thing. They thought it was going to be either independence or war. She pulled the fast one, declared both at the same time. She very much represents the ideals of Trey's Crucianada at the start of the franchise, but definitely not towards the end. Yeah, the Preventers didn't start researching this till their first report was 7 days before this event. This is all on Christmas Eve. But, yeah, the Preventers is still a relatively new organizations at this point. They didn't have enough to do it. They have no mobile suits. Actually, I think they have, like, 2. Well, now they have 2. They had 1, which is just a custom Torres, if I remember correctly, is the mobile suit's name. Yeah, of all the two, it had to be Duo and Hero. Both are freaking insane. Duo doesn't plan anything, and Hero is a suicidal maniac. Okay, I gotta sort in my team. Let's see who I... Okay, let's see. I'm allowed 4 units in Group A. I'm not gonna deploy the Barbatos because the Barbatos sucks in this kind of combat. And then I'm going to deploy Group B. Not gonna deploy Astaroth. Instead, I will deploy you. And I'm going to move around some units. So first things first, we put the double X there. Strike Freedom has good maneuverability, so he can catch up from the back. The Death Sight EW needs the boost. Start stage. Can you destroy at least 5 enemy units within 3 turns? Oh, that's easy. Okay. We're skipping the battle animations just because I know they have multiple issues. But yeah. My team is kinda scary with how I built it. Multiple locks. Confirm. Nope. He defended, so as I said, I did not see him. I did not see that Mikaria getting that kill. I'm going to finalize you there. My main concern is getting double X and Zero and Quanta into high morale, because then they can use their signature attacks. Quanta can access Trans Am. Zero activates the Zero system, and double X can use the satellite cannon. I mean, the twin satellite cannon, as you can see, has 5,400 attack power. I'm gonna keep, as much as I would hate to do that, I'm gonna keep them together. Historic moment, because I've defeated enough units. And within enough time, so I've triggered the secret requirements. This is why I like this game. You have to sometimes worry about 2 battlefields at once. So Hero and Duo have 2 Leos inside the colony. And then we have the unknown showing up, which are going to be 2 more Tauruses. Okay, her morale has gone to the higher point, but it's not enough still to trigger Zero system. And then, just to be on the safe side, I'll take the support from you. Yeah, because a lot of my machines can one-shot. I mean, as you can see, Zero can one-shot no matter what. I mean, that Buster Rifle's kind of overpowered. But the, once I get my, what's it called? My Trans Am up, the Quanta can also, start one-shotting. The issue with using the Buster Rifle so much is the Buster Rifle drains your energy. Let's use the sword bits. Well, I don't know if there's going to be enough in this first stage to even trigger Trans Am or Zero system. Keep this at least near the group, because otherwise I run the risk of losing the ship, and that's a game over. Let's open with a raid attack. Hopefully that'll be... Nope. Yeah. The group inside the colony is going to have a much harder battle ahead of them. Yeah, I'm going to be playing them a lot safer because I can't rush in with this group because of the fact I only have 2 units. I think I'll kick up the difficulty when we go into the next mission. You haven't been attacked yet, so I'm going to have support from Zero. Everyone's energy systems just kicked in. Go and dump the rest into its energy. Actually, shit, I've been taking on a lot for this thing. I'm trying to think. Is there any other machines left for this group? No. So, am I able to move them into... Nope. So we're going... The only group we have left is Hero and Duo. Shit. Pass, I know I've got 9 inactive units, but they've got nothing left to do. Support defend from hero. Yeah, they're gonna be back to fully charged out there. I mean, the double O Quanta, if you... This thing never runs out of damn energy, because the GN drives are amazing. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna move Hero there. I'm gonna have Hero lead all the attacks and Duo do the follow-up. That way I can... Because I didn't realize I didn't have the get gauge filled for Duo. You know what? I'm going to pull back my own machines. Because I swear I remember there being more to this fight. So I'm going to pull back everyone to the ship. Set up my ranged units into a defensive line. I know it. 2. Oh yeah, Death Scythe. Yeah. Okay. Counter, beam rifle. Okay, my team's fully charged. Let's see. The double X in the front. Wing 0 right there. And the double O Quanta right there. Okay, and Duo goes in for the kill. I swear there's one more phase to this level. I could be wrong. A Gundam. This doesn't really do this scene justice. In the actual movie, both Hero and Duo had split up at this point. He recognized it was Troa based on his the actual way he was moving this Gundam, not Gundam, this mobile suit. And Hero and Rufei have this whole back and forth about what it means to be a soldier, and it's actually a really good scene. So that is it. Yeah, the next stage is where all the fun starts. Okay. Let's see. It should take me back to the menu. Yeah, so